Welcome to my Project Eden series for Empyrion Galactic Survival, and we'll start this video with an apology and a top tip. The apology is, as you may have noticed, that I'm having to start again, and that is due to the fact that I accidentally deleted the save game, and that leads me into the top tip. What I suggest is that if you've had a long session in creative mode and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, do not decide to tidy up your save games, because you make mistakes. And that's exactly what happened. Was I'd spent I think it was about 5 hours in creative mode trying out different configurations of HVs and SVs that I was going to be building in what should have been this video. When I came out, I saw that there was quite a lot of mess with different saves which I'd created during that session, and I decided to tidy up. And what happened was I actually deleted the series save game. So what we're going to have to do is start again. What I've gone through is I've set all the settings the same. The only two things that are actually different is I'm going to start on a different seed just to make this initial start a little bit more interesting. I don't want to duplicate what I've done before. And also, quite interestingly, for some reason, the planet size has gone to large. But seeing we can't actually set that, I've got absolutely no idea why that's suddenly gone to large. But everything else is the same. And everything else is the same. So I'm just going to click start and get into the game and see if we can make progress. I'm going to be completely honest. This has been a pretty bad week to end what has been a pretty dismal year. And the way things are shaping up here in the UK, it looks like the beginning of 2021 isn't going to be particularly that much better. But hopefully, maybe by the middle of the year, I think life might be improving. So here we are, we're coming down on the planet, and it looks like we've got one wreckage there. It looks very much like the antenna. It looks like there might be some other wreckage in this area as well. So if we kind of aim for the center. In fact, this looks like there's 3 bits of wreckage around here. There's 2 there, 1 back there. There's even more wreckage there. There's 4 pieces of wreckage. Oh wow, this might be a good seed. Crash to the ground. And here we are. This is the escape pod. What I'm going to do is get through all this stuff to do with the IDA as quickly as possible, because we've seen this quite recently, so there's no point doing it. And of course, we're going to jump in here. We're going to take everything from the starting. So it's prologue, starting journey. Yes, let's go. Of course, we're going to put our Christmas hat on, even though Christmas is now over and already fading into memory. Commander, for your reference, you're storing. Yes, okay, we'll do that. We'll just put the health kit. Of course, we've got our survival tool. We're going to need the heater, and of course the scanner, and we can put the rest of this stuff down the bottom here. Commander, I'm tracking a UCH fleet signal sent from a nearby station. Yes, right next to me, game. And we'll keep that there just in case we'll keep that. And it's quite literally over there, 81 meters away. So let's just get in and get a bit of XP and see if we can find some food as well to get our health back up. Because if I can get the plant fibers and some protein, we can knock up some bandages. And what have we got here? So we got wreckage, but it's actually buried. Although now we might be able to get into this one. Oh yeah, we can actually see that we got a little bit of what we call it. Yeah. So anything else around here? We can just keep grabbing the plant fiber. What I want to do is try and push through this initial phase and get to the point where I was in the series as quickly as possible. Looks like the temperature's a bit high as well, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that temperature. Okay, we've now reached level 2. I just need some iron ore so we can make a portable constructor. But we'll just keep doing a circle there. There's a little bit of plant protein there, so we'll just grab that. And let me see. Actually, curiosity. Well, it doesn't look that much bigger than it was before. In fact, I would say this is a medium planet. Planet-sized medium. So the start was misleading me. There's a little bit of a glitch there. There's some plant protein over there. There's a bit more over there. We'll just go over and grab that. In fact, there's quite a lot in this area here. I mean, I did consider maybe starting on a different start, but then I thought I really want to stick with what I intended to do with this series. So we'll just keep grabbing that. There's some plant protein over there as well. Looks like there might be a bit of iron as well. That'd be quite useful to find. Yeah, there's some iron there. That means we can make a portable constructor. Grab this. Grab that. Get into here. Perhaps if I actually unlock it. Let me see. I think it's under miscellaneous, isn't it? Yep. We'll just do that. I think we'll make 2 of that and 2 bandages, and I think what we'll do is use these bandages up now, and we're actually eat the food as well, because we've got the food supplies. Okay, got that there. I think what we're going to do now is swing round in a circuit here. Grab some more plant fiber. Actually, I'm quite tempted to... we need more iron ore. Thought maybe I could make 2 portable constructors. Never mind. There's a little bit more plant fiber here. And then we'll just work our way back through gap here. That's rock. I mean, I could gather the rock to make the ore to do other things, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I just want to see what's around here. Just work back towards the teleport station. If we do that, I'll be able to find out where the Heidelberg is. And then we can plan our strategy from that. Actually, let's just throw out okay, wreckage, yes. And we discovered a hover bike. Wow, everything's really near. Where's the hover bike? Wow. So the damaged hover bike is up there. And it looks almost like we've also found the dart. So I guess the Heidelberg might actually be up in that area there. Wow, there's a lot of stuff around here, which we're going to need to check out. Yeah. Now, the downside of having everything in the same area means that what could be out around us is lots of hostility. So we'll just grab that. And we've got 1 portable constructor put on that. So we'll kick off another one. We've got there, I think I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 bandages. That works out at 8 plant 13. We'll just make another one of those. We'll get back to the teleporter station now. Then what we'll do is we'll check a little bit more wreckage out and see what we can find. There's a lot of rock here, but nothing that's particularly brilliant. Okay, we've got some more plant fiber there. We'll just go round in a circle here. Don't really want to cut down any trees just at the moment. We'll just go over in this area here and grab some more plant protein or whatever you want to call it. It looks like there's some wreckage over there, and we're going in that direction. So unfortunately, it's a little bit close to the trees, which could be an issue. Question is, which end of this will have the loot boxes in? Because I think they're probably going to be buried underground. I think they're at this end, but I'm not 100% certain. So let me just do a bit of... for some reason, the ground won't move here. Oh, this side will. Well, some of it will. Well, there's nothing here. Okay, let me just... We got this antenna. Maybe we can salvage that. That would give me some pretty good resources. Antennas are always good to grab. There we are. See, we've got some steel plates and... Getting some resistance here for some reason. It's not that. Teach me, won't it? Okay, we got that there. It's still 36 degrees. I mean, we will come back and salvage some more of that in a minute. I think what we'll do now is there's another antenna there. In fact, this looks almost the same as the other one. So, what it's... No, it's not the same actually. Yes, it is. Oh, multi-tool, yes. Why didn't I get that in the last game? Or when I started in the previously. Anyway, let's just get into the teleporter station. Just have a quick look at the multi-tool. Just to make... Right, we've got a little bit of ammo, nothing to back up with, but... So we can actually build something. I'm a bit happy with that. The signal source is not here, it's emitting from another position nearby. Emission failed, deactivate console. So this could be our first clue in what happened to us in the IDA. Yep. Or it could be a trap. Well, I'll find out, I think. Let's just see. Okay, looks like we've got to wait for it to... So my conclusion is right that everything is up in that area there. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and check out what we can find to do with the wreckage. And right, we'll get the antenna off the end of this one as well. Bit of salvaging. Grab this. Yeah, I mean, those computers and steel components are going to be very useful. And of course, oh, we've already done that one as well, so yep. So let me just... Well, if we work our way around one, so yeah, so got this one, we got up to this one. Just we'll throw out a scan as well. Right, so there's something 700 meters that way. We've done this one. We've got a large wreckage up in that direction, so that's probably the direction we're going to have to head as we move forward. Let me just check here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Well, what we can do is eat these two, because I need the food anyway. You can go there. Make one more bandage. That's... And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start building up those energy bars in that storage area there. And we'll just walk towards the other wreckages in this area. I check them all out. We'll keep grabbing the plant fiber for the XP. Plant protein there. And then we'll go out to that wreckage. That's the one we're heading for, yep. Grab you. More plant fiber there. anything from this one? No. Question is, where would be the vault? I think maybe if we start this end, and this is a pure guess, cannot damage the target. Is there anything under here? Not looking good, is it? There's nothing on this side. Let's try the other side. Not, we'll have to go up the other end and take a look at that end. So I'm pretty sure that the actual containers are in this area on each end. So it's not in. We'll just excavate into here. I mean, I could excavate. Oh, what have we got here? Okay, we found one container. Is there any more containers here? So it's down along this side here. Is there one on the other side? Although I've actually gone down quite a long way, so I don't think there's anything else here. I think what we will do is... Wow, that jumped up a lot. Have I got armor on? No, I haven't got armor. Here it does. That. Yeah, I think we can have one of those. Let's see. Get that little bit of food level back up again. Salvage. Just grab some. Whoops. Just get a few steel plates to be going on with. Wait, don't go flying away. Oops. I'm just going to go over this one here. I think what we're going to do is just head straight for the hover bike and see if we can get that up and running ASAP. If I can get enough resources from here to do it. Okay, this one's going to be a bit more challenging to dig out. Okay, maybe not, because I've already got it. I'll take the cargo box out of this one. This gives me some more steel plates. What I'm probably going to need is copper to build the small generator and small fuel tank for the hover bike. Make some biofuel as well. So where are we now? And if I turn that way, and we'll just go down and check out these two. This is resources 400 meters that way, so I think what I might do is go over and take a look at those resources just to see what that is, because we're going to go most of the way towards it anyway. There's some more resources there, but there's some silicon over there. We'll go and get that silicon. We're going to need that for get the hover bike up and running. Yeah, just grab that, grab that. If I remember correctly, whoops. Just gonna salvage out this one. See what we can find. There we go. And we got sport food. Thank you, game. Keep grabbing the steel plates from here. Now, if I remember correctly, Got some wreckage there and resources that way. I think what we're going to do is going to deploy this portable constructor here. Going to put some of this stuff in here so I got a bit of mobility, so I can come back and collect this on the way back. That means if there's anything of great interest in this direction, I can mine it and then bring it back to here in stages. Got one more of those, so just pop up one of those. And we're just going to go in this direction. More plant protein. Grabbing the plant fiber. That's just ordinary rock. I don't really want to pick that up just at the moment. So there's some trees here, so we can always lob some trees down. Have to be a bit careful now because we're actually moving into trees, which is where the local hostiles lurk. I think what we will do is want to grab that, go into defense mode. We'll just grab a couple of logs from here. I've got 2 logs. And there's some plant fiber there. More plant fiber there. We've reached that level 4. We've got some grain and something. I just heard something move. I think it was me. Another couple of logs actually into this stuff here, which is a little bit more productive than the things. We've got some rain, not exactly great useful here. What do we have here? Some kind of open area here. And we've got some mechanical components, more spoiled food, and we've actually got some more medication. I would have much preferred to have had another type of medication. We found some iron over there. We've got medium iron, 140. It's really the wrong resource because I can get most of what I need for building at the moment from these wreckage. But it's good to know that the iron's there. And let me just try another scan. Anything here? We've got wreckage, resources, iron deposit. We've got something 600 meters in that direction. I really want to go that far, or no, I don't really want to venture too far into these trees just at the moment, because that would be a little bit crazy. Seeing I've only got a survival tool, I certainly want the herbal leaves. That would cure me of any indigestion. I think we'll take another tree with us. Right, we've got a whole 1 log out of that. Let's just back that way. And what we're heading for is this wreckage here, so we'll just set a waypoint there. Because that's where the portable constructor is. It's not long before it's going to get dark as well, which could be an issue. I'm quite surprised that my temperature isn't increasing, because I haven't got a suit on. I'm a bit confused with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up a little bit more food. Because normally when you get to about 35, you should be starting to heat up. But for some reason I'm not heating up. Is a little bit of a cause for concern. I'm just going to come in here. Hopefully we'll be able to pick all this up along with the portable constructor. Yes, thank you, game. Just grab that. And I think what we're going to do now is we're going to head. I'm going to get rid of this marker. Oops, I can't remove it. Get rid of you. What we're going to do is set a marker on the damaged hover bike, and that's where our new operational base is going to be. Again, what we're going to do is just grab what we can on the way through. The main cause for concern at the moment is I don't have any copper, which means that if I can't find any copper by the time I actually get to the damaged hover bike, I'm going to have to resort to making the copper from crushed stone, which will be very tedious, to say the least. How many steel plates have I got? 54. Should be okay. We've got some herbal leaves. I'm gonna take a chance here against indigestion, because I really picked this grain for the XP. So I know I'd get that, but what we can do is take that, and that gets rid of the indigestion. Right, let's just head for the damaged hover bike. I mean, we will be back to strip all this wreckage down in the future. Of course, the other problem with it getting dark, all this iron there, is I don't actually have a torch or any way to light the way, so grab that. We'll just keep going across the surface. I think I will start collecting some rocks now, because the damaged hover bike is only 300 odd meters away. We can start gathering the rock. Grab that. Of course, this is where I get close to the hover bike and find that there's a copper deposit right about nearby. We're just gonna, what's that over here? There's some plant fiber there, I think. I know it's going to get quite difficult to see what I'm actually doing. I think what we'll do is we'll just go straight for the hover bike at the moment, because the hover bike does actually have a headlight on it. Some iron ore there. Certainly going to get that. Okay. We're actually full up and we can't. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy the constructor. Put that in there. Put that in there. That can spoil. What we're going to do is put a couple of logs in. That should allow me to pick up the iron ore, which is probably the more important. I'm in this half light. I can't do. Oh, I thought that would be. Okay, let's just keep going for the some protein over here. Gonna grab that and that. Let's just get to the hover bike. There's some plant fiber. Oh, no, it's not silicon. I'm sure when I did part 1 of the series I had a bit more light than I had here. Let's just throw out. Oh, we found the large wreckage, so we've actually got a bit of an operational base here. And this time I'm actually going to remember to check the actual lockers. I think what we'll do, it's a bit close to the trees, but I think we can probably set up our actual base here. So you there. In fact, what I wouldn't mind before I put the iron is we're going to make another portable constructor. I'm going to put all this in here. Got a nice little pile of resources in there. Let me just come up in here. I think a couple more of those. Pump another energy bar. And but I'm remembering. And this isn't actually a bad base. Actually, we got a core motorbike kit. Just move all this down to here. I'm probably not going to bother with the motorbike kit at the moment. The core will be useful for the Heidelberg. I think what we're going to do first is we're going to get a... Actually, First things first. Can't remember whether we've... Right, we've got the small generator, the small fuel tank, yes. I think what we're going to do is get that small generator and the small fuel tank built. Because we've got the electrical electronic, so we don't need the copper. And I think what we'll do is we'll just come back to the basics. And we'll make about 5 of those. And while that's going on, apologies we're operating in the dark, but as I said, I don't have a torch with this. I don't have a suit. But what we are going to do is just going to grab some rocks here. Just keep bringing this in just so that I can make necessary resources. There's some more plant protein here. We're just going to keep punching in those energy bars, which is what we're going to be living on for some time. I can hear something. I can't see anything, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. It looks like we've got another iron deposit there. We've got another resource there. I wouldn't mind finding out what that resource is. Copper, please. Yes, thank you. It's small, but we can do something with that. Now I'm tempting fate a little bit here. I want to see if there's any opposition around here. I'm just going to shoot in here. Up that grain. Although it's a bit of a waste, but resource drill. I seem to have magical protection because it's 45 degrees here and my temperature is only just starting to rise. Let me just... And oh, I think the other thing I might need to unlock is the fridge. But to do that, well, we've got plenty of hit points, so we'll just come here. We'll make the portable fridge as well. So we've got that. I think one biofuel should be enough to get me back here. Knock out that fridge there. And what we're going to do is get over and recover the hover bike. Hello, hover bike. Nice to find you so early in the game. Fuel tank, generator, and of course, because we got a multi-tool with some charging, we can do it. Fuel, manage fuel. We'll just put the 1 in. 33%, but it'll be enough to get me back to my base, which is already nice and close. And of course we can put the light on. I can actually see what I'm doing. And also you guys can actually see what I'm doing as well, which is quite a good process. I think we're gonna just keep punching out some of this fuel. Got some more plant protein, so I think we'll make another bandage and 1, 2, 3 of those. Right, I've got my second, what we call it, portable constructor. Got a bit of grain. We need to get this built and get the fridge built. And how's the temperature? The temperature's building up a little bit, so I think I'm going to need to cool off a bit. Now I have actually used this large wreckage as a base in the past because it's quite a nice starter base, but I think truthfully the Heidelberg is the way to go. What we're going to do here, we've got 8 minutes before the sun rises. It's a little bit of thing. We're just going to cool off again. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing is weapons, tools, weapons, tools. I certainly wouldn't mind doing a chainsaw. We can make that. We don't need to unlock the multi-tool. We've got one. Weapons. Yeah, we got the access to the weapons, but we haven't really got the copper. So we're gonna have to go mine some copper to get to make the shotgun, and the copper's in that direction, isn't it? It says the copper deposit is 230 meters that way. Space have I got? Yeah, I've got plenty of space. So what we're going to do is just get out here, use the speed and mobility of the hover bike. Of course, it's got a bit wanky. Of course, the view has got a little bit out here. Going to get here. I think we're going to be relatively safe. Let me just get here. Jump out. Like my Christmas hat on. I know Christmas is gone. In fact, it's right on the point of New Year now. What we're going to do is, I've lost the, is the copper tab. Not that it's going to make that much difference if one of the local bug uglies shows up. Resource drill. But I do really need this copper, so we're going to have to chance it. Okay, I've just mined out everything there. My inventory's full, but what we should be able to do is put a little bit in the cargo box here. Just, oh, we actually, hey, we got it recharged. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, this is turning into a lot better start than last time. Right. And I'm also realised that I haven't actually brought my environmental protection with me. So, oh, come on, bike. Turn round. Let's get back to this large wreckage. Yeah. I'm just going to pull up alongside. Yeah. Jump out. Yeah. Got the copper in there. Probably put on the plant fibre in. We got our fridge. Got some biofuel. What we'll do is try and get that. And the other thing I also need is a sensor. So we need to get that in there. You can put the grain in there. Not going to worry too much about that plant protein because we're actually going to turn that into well, we can't actually, if I get some plant protein from here, maybe not quite that amount, so I can have a bandage. Just need another one of these. And let's just get the copper out of my. I think we'll haul everything out of the hover bike. So we've got a multi-charge. I think I'm going to keep the multi-charge with me. Let's move everything around a bit. I think the snowman's head can go in the portable constructor. I like the hat, but I don't like the snowman's head because it looks a bit spooky. And I'm just going to put that in there, put half of that back in there. So we've got nothing in the construction crew. What I would like is a shotgun, and I mean, I would like the sniper rifle, but we haven't unlocked that yet. And we got the thing, and we'll just make about 120 rounds of shotgun ammunition. Let's have a look. Sniper rifle or... Oh, we haven't reached the sniper rifle yet, so we have to stick with the assault rifle. Make the assaults, don't want that. Make assault rifle, and we'll probably make about 250 rounds of projectile ammunition as well. So we're looking good. So we've got transport. I probably need some more. Let me just actually just think about it. We might as well use. Put this you down here. Book out the logs. You in here. I'm going to turn you into. I don't know how much of biofuel we're going to get from three logs, but I'll take anything I can get at the moment. In fact, think just to wind the video. No, I don't want to do something stupid. Gun. Gels. Move the medication over there. Sorry, the hat's got to move up one. That's the position for my shotgun shells. And what can I do now? Actually, sorry about this. You've just got demoted to position 2. And as somebody mentioned in the comments, I shouldn't be walking around with an unloaded shotgun or any weapon that's unloaded. There's some little bit of usually do flicker there. I'll just grab you. I'm just going to keep. Wouldn't mind these some of these trees just to feed my. I think I can afford to chop down one more tree using defense mode because it doesn't consume resources. That's the key factor. So take down a couple of trees. And of course, I still didn't remember to pick up my environmental protection. Okay, we've got 5 logs from that one. We'll do this one as well. Oops, we'll take the plant fiber. Let's get back to our temporary operational base. It's bask in the light. Don't walk into the light. Put that there. We'll just keep that fueled up. Put some of this into here. Right, so we've now got the ammunition. We've got move that over. We've got 250 rounds of projectile ammunition. Anything else do I need at the moment? I think what I can do is hook out. We got 4 of those, so let's get close into here. Main fuel, manage. Just drop all 4 in. It gives me 15% in here, which should give me plenty of time to run around and explore things. Let me just see. We certainly need to get to level 5 so that we can unlock the armor and the sniper rifle so we can get more stuff out there. Tools. Actually, did I make a chainsaw? No, I didn't. Okay. Can knock out a chainsaw so we can whack down the trees a lot quicker. What we could do is turn this copper into ingots, because that means if I got to move. Now the reason I do that is that by turning it into ingots I actually save weight. What's that? 5's into 15 is 30, so we should be able to. That's right, isn't it? 5 3 to 50, 150. Yep. Got a little bit of silicon ore, and I think if I put in, if we do 3 lots of silicon, that should, if we've got the stone, that might turn that in and create that. And we got 1 2 3 of ore there. Right, we got a drill. I just need some. Oops, not drill. Sorry. Right, let's just get everything in the right position. Put the scanner up to about there. Right, I just need some biofuel so that I can use the. Right, actually, let's just pull all this biofuel into my inventory. So we're now set up because I can now. What I really could do with also on here is a bit of extra capacity. I've actually got the multi-tool to do the changes properly, so I think what we will do is add a cargo box as well onto that. And we also need a detector, don't we? That's what I was trying to remember. Miscellaneous, no HV, isn't it? We should be able to open up the detector, level 3, yeah. So we need to queue up a detector as well. So we'll just all let that run, and what we're going to do is just go out and try out our new super duper chainsaw. Must admit, I'm a bit surprised that nothing's come running out of these woods at me at the moment. What's else if I reload? Let me just see. There's a lot of stuff around us. But nothing. Oh, there's some stuff in that way. That's the direction of the Heidelberg. There's stuff over there. So in the next part, what we're going to do is go out and explore what's around us. But just use the jolly old chainsaw to. Of course, when you use the chainsaw, you've got to pick the logs up yourself. You got one for that. Obviously, there's two trees together here. Grab you. I think we'll do one more. There's some plant protein behind there. Go back to the shotgun in cases, and we'll just do a little bit of some herbal leaves there, which we can start to carry to protect us against indigestion. Can't really see anything in here. That's the problem. There's some stuff over there. That's probably grain. We'll pick that up for the XP. Herbal leaves here. Just have a little wander around in the trees, or out of the trees now. Right, we've now reached level 5. That's a really good point, and what we'll do is we got here some silicon here, which I'd missed. That's good. We'll take that. Some little bit of plant protein under there. Some more over here. Some over there as well. Just grab that plant protein on the edge of the light here. And now there were some berry bushes around, but I don't know whether these are berry bushes. Hello, Mr. Pangolin. I'm not going to bother you. You don't bother me, and we'll get on fine. Some more plant protein here. But there's some. Is that silicon? Yep, we'll take that. And take that back up. Check this bush here. This isn't. So we're harvest it for the alternative. Like that. I think that's probably enough to be picked up at the moment. Actually, saying we're on the way in. We're grab the rock from here. Grab you. We're back in our base. We're starting to get a little bit warm as well, so we'll put half the logs in here and get the half in here. Got the fridge on board. We can put those in the fridge. We'll put. Actually, no. We'll still keep turning the plant protein in. I think what we'll have is about another 4 bandages. That would be 8, and then that's probably too many, but never mind. We're okay for food. Hat. Am I wearing the hat? I can't remember. Yes, I'm wearing the hat. Wearing my Christmas hat armor. And I think the only thing I really need to do now is just wait for all that to be knocked out. We've got a little bit more fuel. We can knock out maybe another 10 of these. Just to punch out plenty of fuel. We got some ammunition. We got a multi-charge. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Apologies again for having to restart. I think the situation epitomizes what this year's been like for virtually all of us. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.